Shalom, 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 everybody. Welcome here to the Hot Shot Podcast. It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the nigger, ticket hitter Walker. And today we got a great lineup. We got 8 different matchups tonight. But first, we would like to pay homage to FanDuel. FanDuel, thank you for allowing us to make money. Thank you for making every game interesting. And thank you for having such a smooth and incredible interface. And I will never stray away from your app. Also, we would like to give homage to Carter Verhey. Thank you, Carter Verhey, for always coming through in the third period for us and making us a lot of money and a lot of profit. And we hope your team goes far in the playoffs this year. All right, let's get down to order of business. First order of business is the daily numbers. The daily numbers for today, February the 6th, 2024, is 17, 71, and 8. So if you see these numbers on your watch or clock, your receipts, your gas pumps, you may want to consider taking a player with those jersey numbers. The second order of business we have down to get to today is the caffeinated beverage. The caffeinated beverage I'm currently sipping on is a double brewed Kenyan coffee. You know, caffeine is usually not my swag, but I smoked my last jack, and this is what you gotta work with. Sometimes you gotta work with the work. Nonetheless, I hope you guys are caffeinated up, nicotined up, and ready to get down to it. It's time to get down to brass tacks. The first game we have in the lineup is the Calgary Flames versus the Boston Bruins. We have great news tonight coming out of Canada. We have signs of life in Calgary. Calgary has recently gotten rid of Elias Lindholm. He's been slacking pretty much the whole first half of the season, and they traded him to the Canucks for one of my favorite players in the league, Andrei Kuzmenko, the sniper. So expect Andrei Kuzmenko to score tonight. It's probably going to be a plus 200 odds around there. Other players you look for tonight is Sharon Govich. I've been a day one Sharon Govich supporter since he was a plus 470 odds on the New Jersey Devils, fourth line. Now he's all the way first line in Calgary, and it's probably around a 150 odds. I'm definitely taking him tonight. First game back at All-Star break. He wants to set the tone for the second half of the season. So on the Flames side, we got Sharon Govich, Kuzmenko, and also look for a D-man goal. I expect the Flames to actually win this game. So a D-man goal for the Flames would be Chris Tanev, starting D-man number 8. And for the Boston Bruins, a lot of Bruins fans have been talking shit on Twitter, talking about how they've been doing good despite Agent Bergeron being gone. But I see them taking a steep fall second half of the season. Not a steep fall, but I don't expect them to finish first in the East. They're pretty much being carried as Pastrnak. And the Bruins are only going to go as far as Zacha goes. Zacha's really the X factor on the Bruins. But for tonight, I got Pastrnak. It's an 8 night. Pastrnak double 8s. 8's the number of money. It's only a negative 115 odds, but it's a solid bet. Like, he pretty much scores every other night for the Bruins, so you can pencil him in. And for the first game back from the All-Star break, I would go with Trent Frederick, number 11. 11, the number of new beginnings. First game after All-Star break, and it's probably around a plus 450 odds. So again, for the Flames and Bruins, the goal scorers for the Flames, I got Sharon Govich, Kuzmenko, and Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev is probably a plus 800 odds. I don't think I mentioned that. And then we got the Boston Bruins, Pastrnak, around negative 115 odds. Trent Frederick, probably plus 400 odds. And that's pretty much what I've seen. I got the Flames over the Bruins, but we don't condone money lines in this podcast. The second game tonight is the Habs versus the Caps. Let's get this out of the way. We don't condone any Caps slander, any Caps hatred. It's very unpatriotic, and we support the troops. Half this podcast, the revenue goes straight to the U.S. military, and we support the Washington Capitals at all costs. As far as the Habs go, I would bet Mike Matheson. Why are you betting the Habs in the first place? That's a real question. I mean, if you're a real Habs fan, you just want to bet to keep your interest in the game. I feel you. In that case, I would go with Mike Matheson. High odds, probably like plus 600. Jake Evans, I guess you can pick him on the offhand chance. He usually doesn't score, but maybe Josh Anderson. But why are you betting the Habs? On the Cavs side, first off, moment of silence. That was for Kuznetsov. Thank you, Kuznetsov, for the service. You brought a championship back to the Washington Capitol, but they recently designated him to the NHL Player Assistance Program, and you know what that means. Really, Kuznetsov has been going through this year. We should have traded him to Columbus. He would have been a great fit with the Russian line, and we would have got Marchenko back, and they could have completed the Voronkov, Chinnikov, and Kuznetsov line. But, things don't work out that way. For the Caps, Ovi's going to start the second half of the season out strong. Expect him to go for 2 goals. People have been talking, old man Ovi this, old man Ovi that. Ovi's been chilling. He's about to make a push for the second half of the season. Caps just called up some more young guns. Conroy Michael's been playing pretty solid since they called him up this year. Anyways, another person in the Caps to look out for is Dylan Strome. Definitely going to score tonight. Caps probably going to get 3 to 4 goals tonight. So I say over for 2, Dylan Strome. And then if you want high odds guys, Nick Dowd on the 4th line. He's due for a goal, number 26. Check him out. So to recap that game, Habs, I guess Mike Matheson and Jake Evans. Maybe if you just want to go wild, Josh Anderson. And then for the Caps, take Ovi for 2. Dylan Strome and Nick Dowd. The third game we have up in the lineup is the Flyers versus the Panthers. Flyers exceeded everyone's expectations the first half of the year. To see if they can keep this up. And we already know what the Panthers are on. They're just chilling. The regular season ain't nothing to them. They're trying to win the chip this year. For the Flyers in the first game back, expect for Cam Atkinson to come make his presence felt. Also, number 11, Travis Konechny, he's their best player right now. And, 11's number of new beginnings. So, first game back from All-Star break, I like him. If you're looking for a high odds guy, look at Cam York, a D-man goal for the Flyers. As far as the Panthers go on the first game back, check out Evan Rodriguez to score. He's elevated the first line this game. Also, look out for Brandon Montour. He had a big second half of the year and big playoff run last year. Expect for him to turn it back up. Hold up, timeout. Who the fuck is Ali Lixel? Agent alert. Second line left wing on the Philadelphia Flyers. Ali Lixel came out of nowhere. He's probably going to score tonight. Fuck whatever I just said. Agent alert. We have Agent Ali Lixel on the scene. The fourth game of the lineup we have is the Winnipeg Jets and the Pens. Usually I don't like betting on Jets games because they don't like letting a lot of points shot at Hollybuck. And last year they didn't like scoring a lot of points, but this year they got their offense together. Cole Perfetti and Scheifele got on that syncretism. But every time Scheifele comes in, Connor goes out. Every time Connor goes in, Scheifele goes out. So right now Connor's in. Take him to start off the year strong. He got snubbed in the All-Star game, so he definitely wants to make his presence felt. Also, look for a third line goal on the Winnipeg Jets, either Nito Niederreiter. Niederreiter is a consistent, a chronic underachiever, but he's definitely due for a goal. He's been shooting a lot lately. He wants one bad, so look out for Niederreiter or Adam Lowry, the numerological pick, Adam Lowry, number 17. Also, if you're looking for a high odds guy, look at Josh Morrissey, first line D-man, the Winnipeg Jets. Pretty good chance of scoring today as well. And they're going to kill the Pens. They're going to probably win 4 or 5-0. Why would you bet the Pens? Who knows? What kind of terrible human being are you for betting the Penguins, for supporting the Penguins? Is very unpatriotic of you. And just bet the Pens shutout. The Pens shutouts could probably get plus 800, plus 850. Bet the Pens shutout. But if you must bet somebody on the Pens, I guess Malkin or Russ. 17-71. I just saw Jesse Puljujarvi just got called up to the Pens. Jesse Puljujarvi, I thought he died on Edmonton. I thought he died in the Oilers, but I guess he's on the Pens. But nah, just bet the Pens shutout. Play it safe. So that was the fourth game of the night. We're gonna take a little intermission here. Take 3 sips of the coffee. Get you some water. Take 3 pulls of the fug. Whatever you need to do, and let's get back into it. The next game of the lineup is the Dallas Stars and the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres are a complete disappointment of an NHL franchise. Tage Thompson is the goofiest player in the league. He's 6'6", might shoot 7 shots a game. One might go in, one might not. He really doesn't know how to play with a team. The team really just falls apart whenever Jack Quinn's not playing. Shout out number 22. But yeah, I can see the Stars scoring 3 to 4 goals this game. I'm looking at third line goal, either from the old dudes, Benner Pavelski. They definitely want to start the second half strong. Wyatt Johnson's also a solid choice for the Dallas Stars. Robo this year, Jason Robertson's just completely unreliable. I would not bet him, and the odds are way too low. For Buffalo, if you want to bet them, Jeff Skinner's always a reliable choice, but he's probably going to be around a plus 150 odds. I would go with Alex Tuck. He's on the third line right now. He's trying to get back up to the first line after a disappointing first half of the year. But if you want a high odds guy for this game, I would go with Victor Olofsson, number 71 on the Buffalo Sabres. And now we have the game of the night tonight. If you had to put one game on TV, this would be the game. The Vancouver Canucks versus Carolina Canes. P.S. Suter's playing top line. That's the real story of this game. Mekiev is definitely scoring because it used to be either Mekiev or Kuzmenko steps up, but now with Kuzmenko gone, Mekiev wants to assert his position. So I got Mekiev scoring on the Canucks. You can also take a third line goal from either Teddy Bluger or Connor Garland if you're looking at a plus 400 to plus 500 odds range. And if you want a D line goal, because the Canucks do score a lot, you can pick the Quinn Hughes, of course. Quinn Hughes coming off the All-Star break, he's hot. But I can also see him sharing the spotlight with Filip Hronek, number 71. So for the Canucks again, I got Mekiev. And I would personally take Connor Garland, but you can also go with Teddy Bluger on third line goal, and then a first line D line goal with Filip Hronek or Quinn Hughes. Can we please get a moment of appreciation for Sebastian Aho? I don't think any player right now carries his team as much as Sebastian Aho as far as playmaking and goal scoring and doing his part on defense. Sebastian Aho really does it all for the Canes, since Martin Necas doesn't want to play until the third period half the time, and half the games he doesn't even want to show up. And Sheshnikov's been dead all year. We don't know what happened to Sheshnikov. But we're taking Aho for a goal. His odds are going to be probably plus 120. We're taking him for a goal for the Canes for sure. First game off a break. And then we got Jesper Fast or Stahl for a third line goal on the Canes. Old dude Stahl probably wants to make his presence felt first game back off break, but Jesper Fast, he's trying to reestablish his position on the team, so I can see him scoring too. The third game tonight is the official FanDuel sponsored game of the evening, the Colorado Avalanche versus the New Jersey Devils. For the Avs, I got Mikko Rantanen scoring tonight, probably going to be a plus 110 odds, negative 110. Nate McKinnon just scored last night. You know, Rantanen and McKinnon usually score on alternating nights. Oftentimes they score on the same night because they're a very top-heavy team. But I got Mikko Rantanen tonight. First order of business before we get into anything else, free Big Val Nichushkin. We have some evil forces on the Colorado Avalanche on his own team that are conspiring against him. We know who it is. This is something that TV stations don't want to talk about. This is something that other podcasters don't want to talk about. But Nate McKinnon and Cale Makar are snitching on Valeri Nichushkin, they're making false allegations on Valeri Nichushkin, reporting him straight to the NHL offices because they hate to see an independent thinker take the rink. They hate to see anybody that's more talented with them take any of their shine. They don't want to play team hockey. Valeri Nichushkin's a real team player. Nate McKinnon wants to hog the puck all day and get all the assists, get all the goals, get all the shine, get all the glory. You saw him up close and personal during All-Star break. You saw the narcissism in his eyes. This dude's just an egomaniac consumed with the cameras and the tension, and he got a lower minion, Cale Makar, willing to support anything any agenda he wants to push. So yeah, we standing on that. Free Big Val. We know that forces of evil are conspiring against you, and our prayers are with you. Back to the goal scoring. On the Avs side of things, we got Mikko Rantanen for negative 110, plus 110, whatever the odds are when they come out. We're also looking at Lehkonen goal, number 62. Miles Wood, he's also liable to score. It's going to be a high-scoring game, so you can account for a Miles Wood goal and a Cale Makar goal if you're looking for a D-man goal. But that's it for the Avs side of things. As far as Jersey goes, it's going to be a funky night for them tonight. I'm definitely looking at a first-line D-man goal for them today between Simon Nemec, number 17, and the mascot of the New Jersey Devils, number 88, Kevin Baal. If you're looking for an offensive goal, Timo Meier is playing third line, I believe, tonight, and he's trying to get back in the first two lines, and he's kind of been lukewarm going to All-Star break. I would definitely take Timo Meier for a goal. He's due. Nico Hischier, for some reason, I'm just feeling him tonight, number 13. He's playing center top line. I can see him scoring for the New Jersey Devils. For the late game tonight, we got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Evil Empire, the Vegas Golden Knights. First off, you want to start off by saying shout out to Leon Draisaitl, real German soldier. and he's probably going to continue his tear. Draisaitl, you can even take him for 2 goals. 2 goals, Draisaitl is probably going to be plus 700, plus 800. For his solo goal, it's probably going to be plus 120. Also, look at Zach Hyman. I think he's currently actually leading the team in goals, and I don't expect that to stop anytime soon. Do not take Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Please don't take Nuge for a goal tonight. Please don't do it. It's tempting, I know. They always try to fool you with that. Don't do it. For Vegas, we got Chandler Stevenson playing first line tonight, guys. Chandler Stevenson playing first line center. I would definitely take him. If William Karlsson plays, take William Karlsson too. But Vegas is pretty much a hard team to bet. They have a lot of scoring options. The Demon like to score. Everyone from Pietrangelo to McNabb to Whitecloud. Anyone can score on Vegas. Anyone's a reliable goal scorer. So they're not really one of my favorite teams to bet on. But if I'm going with someone tonight, it'd be definitely Chandler Stevenson in that first line center role. Amen. Say amen. That's the show tonight, folks. I wish you guys many blessings. Remember to rub your gold, get caffeinated, and make your bets. I hope you guys have much success. May FanDuel be with you. Do all that good internet shit. Like, subscribe, comment. Send me your tickets, send me your picks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Every day, 6:30 a.m.